Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Not a lot of undefeated clubs left after 3 weeks, and we're going to have one fewer in a little bit. We're off in a battle of 3-0 teams. Returnable from near the end zone. He gets popped quickly. Not a nice feeling or a nice return.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. Hurts to throw. Into the hands of Gesicki. Complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. His kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. They're set up at the 35 now. They'll run here on 1st down. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. The handoff on 3rd and short. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. He's got it. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Now, after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Runs it in for the touchdown. These guys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Blake Grupe to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Running with Walker again. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now Hurts. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. Found some space, ended up with 18 on that return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're set up at the 35 now. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. Looks like we have somebody worse for wear after the play, and that's Isaiah Pacheco, who's in some pain. They're looking at him now. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's a give up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back to the well again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Working quickly here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Time to begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They've got 1st and goal to work with, and he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Offense up to the line fast. Fullback trying to power him across. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And it's caught. Touchdown! These guys pull that in front further. 13-zip. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys double their lead to 14. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. On the move, past the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, you have to talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Hurts throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on it. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That one's complete, right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Richardson on 3rd. That's completed right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw here from Richardson. Short pass brought in. On the move, past the 40. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that'll give him a 1st down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
They'll throw again. Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Brought in right side. And this one doesn't go far. Working quickly here. Tight end going in motion here. Here he is on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Going ground on 1st and goal. Is in. Touchdown. These guys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six.
And he's in for the touchdown. These guys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Groupie to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys continue piling on to this lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Take it to the house.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He throws a bullet. Big gain downfield. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles chop some of the lead off before the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles make it an 18-point game. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Richardson back to throw. He's on the move. Down the run right, throwing deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he is finally out of bounds right on the opponent's 30. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Here's Richardson. Has it at the 7. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Has them the touchdown. These guys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Groupie to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys grow their lead yet again. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
No touch. Tiger Hornet. Go silver, ready? Hey, easy. 63, bang. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 2. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. First down, ball at the 36. He'll throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Return lanes don't open for him. He stopped shy of the 15.
First down and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now give left side. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 14-yard line.
They'll run now on 2nd down. He's got a gain of 6 there. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now Richardson on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, 73, 73.
They give up the gut to Walker. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Trey. No.
Staying with Walker. And he's brought down for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Hurts to throw. Has it in close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive. Who gets the job done?
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles make it an 18-point game. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Pitch it out to him. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On 1st down, they'll run. Oh, no, he hits the sideline. An ill-fortuned run loses yards.
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. They pick up 20 yards there. And they'll have 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Richardson now on 1st and 10. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he'll go down here at the 16. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll run here on first down. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
The give here on 2nd. And he's going to be brought down after running this to the 8. Working quickly here. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hurts. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They pitch it out to him here. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Here's the lone back on the handoff. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Offense up to the line fast. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Oh, no, they get him yet again. J.C. Horn to pick it off. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter, and they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. This one, well, it has been a rough watch for the hometown guys. Their side getting blown out as we begin the 4th. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Running this one left. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back-to-back carries here. And they take him down right along the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10 now from the 30. Lone back gets the handoff. And he pushed deep into enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. Offense in the hurry up here. Back to the well again. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Running it after the penalty. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Working quickly here. Another carry for him. He gets the first and more inside the 15. And he carries it in for the touchdown. These guys keep running away with this. Groupie to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys tack on 7 more to their lead.
Eagles 17.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On third down, it's Hurts. And they pick him off again! Brian Branch has it!
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he gets in, touchdown! These guys throwing 6 more on the blowout. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating.
Look at you.
And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On first down, Hurts. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Hurts trying again on second down. Into the hands of Walker. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Hurts throwing again. This finds Smith. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He's got Smith. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. Pass complete to Walker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Working inside the red zone. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And now it's 2nd down. Throwing here, Hurts. Walker holds it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. A lot of room they need here. It's 4th and a long 8. They snap it. Here's Minshew. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it, but that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
They give it to him again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. the pursuit gets there to escort him out at the line of scrimmage. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And their start to the season